If you are experiencing foundation issues, get a free estimate from Ox Foundations.
It is National Nurses Week, and again, we salute all of our nurses in our viewing audience, and whether you're a hospital nurse, clinical nurse, hospice nurse, wherever your field is, we congratulate you and thank you for your service. Not a nurse is Randy Gill, but he knows a lot of nurses.
Yeah,
but,
well, don't tell my wife.
Randy Gill from Crossfire joins us this morning, and big event tomorrow, the 33rd annual Sunshine Saturday.
Yeah, we got a little chance of rain, but trust me, come out with the new Central Park, which I call it Bluebell Park. It's got a good pavilion for the band to set up under. Unless it's just driving rain, Crossfire will be performing. Beverly let me know all 300 tickets were sold for the drawing, so we'll do the reverse drawing.
10 grand, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And there'll be a lot of vendors there, so even if you can't stay, even if the weather's not there, come by, do your lunch there, or anything you can do for the Ark, we'd appreciate. I got involved in this thing in 1980. I think it was 77, 78 when it started, but we were the morning band. I don't know if anybody here remembers Jimmy Suchanan and Sonny Duke and the Sundowners were the big headliners.
I remember that headliner.
Yes, sir. And we were the little morning band. So over the years, as we got involved, that was prior to me. I wasn't even married at the time. Now, years later, being involved in the Ark, I have a daughter that teaches special needs kids at Pinecrest, and my wife is a special needs assistant at Indian Valley. So it kind of all come in, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Talk about the group Crossfire. Who initially was in that band?
Well, me and Tommy Little, my bass player, is two of the original members. We've had Jim Smallwood, Mike Reynolds. Now we got Harold Ketchens playing drums. We had several guitar players. Steve Dye, John Darty, Jimmy Vickers. But now James Prince is our guitar player. And what's kind of odd about that, when James come to play with us, his son Bradley, that plays piano for us now, was about 4. And Dave O'Neill was our keyboard player at that time. And Bradley stood beside Dave and watched Dave play all those years. And Dave passed of a heart attack probably 10 years ago now. So Bradley stepped in to play keyboard piano for us and did not change our sound one bit. He sounds just like Dave O'Neill. It was amazing.
Davey O'Neill was a good one, boy, I'll tell you that.
Boy, he could rock it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Randy Gill is our guest this morning from Crossfire, and actually MC of the Sunshine Saturday. And you kind of keep things out of the ditch a little bit, and always talking about other events that are going to be taking place, like the one over at First Methodist Church tomorrow, and they can go there right after the show.
Yeah, we're 10 to 3, and they're 3 to 7. So just as soon as you get through with us, go over there and watch David saw folks in half and lift folks up in the air.
Yeah.
And, you know, I hope to get the stuff packed up and get over there myself.
Yeah, well, I hope you're not sawed in half. Imagine 2 of you.
No, we don't need that.
Now, tomorrow, there's going to be a lot happening at Sunshine Saturday, and that's a beautiful park right there, and not a bad place in the house. And it starts, what, 9 o'clock?
The PA will be on at 9. We have Glenn Hamilton and his son Tyler going to do a little picking and singing from 9:30 to 10. And then it's kind of up in the air. I don't know if Crossfire go on at 10. I've talked to a couple of other bands. Backstreet is going to try to come. I know Danny Reynolds, their bass player, had a stroke.
Right.
And he's recovering. So hopefully they'll be there. And then I ran into some people at La Costa, no plug, other night, and they were putting a band together, and Saxon, Don Saxon, and I said, well, won't y'all come? And they supposed to come, and I said, well, what's the name of the band? And they said, well, we haven't named our band yet. And I said, well, I'll just call you a band with no name.
There you go.
So hopefully they'll come Backstreet and us, but we'll have something, that's like you're welcome to get up and sing if you want to.
Yeah, right. My invitation was in the mail again.
Yeah. I didn't put a stamp on it.
Okay. All right. Well, stamps are a little high nowadays. So. Randy Gill, I guess. 33rd annual Sunshine Saturday. Remember how that thing started at Noble Park?
Noble Park. Yeah. And we used to have to bring a flatbed truck in and build the stage. And one year, like tomorrow, if it rains, long as it's not a blowing rain, we could still play. But back when we had to make the little makeshift stage,
I remember.
It started raining one year and the plastic started sagging, and we had to take microphone stands. So when that happens, we had to stop. But now with this new setup, even if it rains a little bit, I don't see us not being able to play. My hat's off the Bluebell again. I cannot express the thanks that we have, that they came to our city. They have just expanded, fixing to hire some more people, and to build what they built, which is now, I see it's called Central Park.
Yeah.
But to build what they built for us to use, can't thank them enough. I just but like I say, we got in it in '80, and Sid Sound out of Birmingham was coming down to Sylacauga and running sound. And as I got in it, I found out they were charging us to do which is fair. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I mean, he brought a quality system. So I got with Beverly and I said, look, our sound system is as good as theirs. I said, why don't you let me start running sound and save that $3,500 a year? So since 82, I think, or 83, we started running sound. And like I say, we set the PA up, and anybody that comes, any band that plays, they just use our system. And I've been setting it up since 82, 83, and I don't charge them a dime. The event's held on Mother's Day weekend. It's Mother's Day this weekend, and it's the biggest fundraiser of the year for the Ark, and it's a special time of the year, and we can give back into our community and help people that need help. Yes. A lot of people don't realize I'm an implant. I grew up in Chillsburg. I graduated from Chillsburg. But me being part of Sylacauga, I coached Little League here 23 years. I coached Babe Ruth a few years. I've been involved in Sunshine Saturday, like I say, since the early 80s. An average person walking up and down the street thinks I grew up here. They have no idea that I moved here in 76 after I graduated high school, which I've been here ever since. But I love being involved in, especially what we're doing tomorrow, to me. When the children leave our high school, the special needs children that leave our high school, the Ark is the only thing they have. And to keep the Ark going, to me, is one of the most important things we do as a city. And so to every band, and nobody has ever, every band member, like I say, we've been through 5 or 6 guitar players, 3 or 4 keyboard players. Say Remote's played with us. My sister played with us for a while. The first thing I ask them when they come to be a member of Crossfire is, we do Sunshine Saturday, and you don't get paid. And nobody has ever said no. I mean, so like I say, it's that important to me because, and again, I got in it, I was still a single man, and now I have a daughter that teaches, I have a wife that teaches special needs, and it's just kind of evolved. And Beverly and all the ladies at the Ark, go by there, watch them work. If you don't think it's a job, go watch these ladies.
Yeah. Tomorrow, big day, a lot of happenings at Central Park, including plenty of food vendors, so you won't go away hungry either.
No, that's what I'm saying. Even though if the weather is not real good, come by there and buy your lunch, or come by. We'll have ice cream. I know we got hot dogs. We got a guy that fries great fish and wings, and we had a little donut machine last year that's making fresh donuts. Just barbecue, just everything. So if the weather is not suitable to sit, and I know it's going to be a little damp tomorrow, so bring a chair where you can sit. And but I promise you, unless it's just real bad weather, it's going to go on.
Oh yeah.
And Crossfire will be there.
Sounds good.
We'll be there.
Randy Gill, our guest this morning, member of Crossfire. I guess you started that group?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, our original group, of course, we had to change our name. Our original group was called Young Country, which we were all teenagers when we started. And then that group kind of disbanded. And then when me and Tommy Little, I met Tommy through a delivery service, and we put Crossfire together, and we've been Crossfire ever since. We were Young Country 77, 78, 79, and then we become Crossfire in the middle of 79.
How do you select your music for an event? According to the event or what?
Well, the reason we play basic country southern rock is at the time we got in the business, every nightclub around here, like I say, back then the Levitt Frame was open. The Rhinestone, the Lone Star, the Tavern, the Weguffka American Legion. Those places only wanted you to play country and southern rock. So everybody that joined the band, I would tell them, we play what pays. Which I love country. I mean, my dad was a picker and a singer, so I grew up listening to my father, and so around this area, you can try to play what I call hard rock, but you're not going to work. You're not going to get a job. You're going to have to go Atlanta and we didn't want to travel. We want to stay here. So over the years, we've been one of the best drawing bands. Every place we played, we were the house band at the Country Class in Alexander City for 2 or 3 years. We were the house band at the Country in Talladega for several years. We were the house band at the old Lone Star here at the Best Western here, which is now the Red Roof Inn. So every time we went somewhere, we were invited to stay, and we stayed at, so, and of course, after a period of time, no matter how good you are, sooner or later you get old to the crowd and you move on. But we've always been able to get a job. We've never not been able to. So
a couple of the, you're going to get these requests tomorrow.
Yeah.
What would a couple be?
Old Time Rock and Roll, Give Me 3 Steps, Sweet Home Alabama, all that's, you just got to play them.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're in Alabama, you got to play them. Merle Haggard stuff. We play a lot of Merle Haggard. We, our calling card is an old song called Hello Josephine. Fats Domino did it real slow. Well, we do it extremely fast, and I think it sounds real good. So it's just regular. I believe every song we play, you've heard on the radio somewhere.
You see the Oak Ridge Quartet, you see some of these other national groups that will blend their music. They'll do a little country, they'll throw a gospel song in there.
Well, we can do that. We can do some gospel if you want to hear it. We can do it.
So just request it, right?
Yes, sir. Just tell us what you want to hear, I promise you.
And tomorrow over at Bluebell Park, Central Park, it'll be the 33rd Annual Sunshine Saturday. Randy Gill has been a part of these for a long, long time. And the drama builds throughout the day toward that reverse drawing.
The reverse, like I say, you got 300 names on the board. As they go through the day, they pull 40 or 50 off, bring them to me, and if I call your name out, sorry. And I've called my name out. I've bought a ticket every year, and I haven't won yet. So
the odds are getting better, though.
I think so. I think so. So, and the last person left on the board, I know Debbie Sanders and Mike Sanders won a couple years ago. Just people people you love, and like I say, we used to give away a car.
Yeah,
back in the day.
Pickle-Simer.
We'd give away a little Ford Ranger car, or when Barger was here, we'd give away, we give away several 4-door Caprice Classics. But
that was cars back in the day, man.
But you could buy that car, Now you it would take everything we got to buy a car. So that's why years ago we just broke it down to $10,000, which $100 on $10,000 is pretty good odds. but then the ARC gets 20. They get 20,000. The winner gets 10. So it's our biggest fundraiser of the year. But
and a lot of people that have won have given right back into the ARC.
Oh yes. They have turned around and donated it right back. Yeah. So like I say, but if you really want to get a good feeling about anything, it's open every day, Monday through Friday. Go by that ARC on 4th Street. It's open about 9:30 every day. Go in there and watch those ladies take care of those people. They have got out of our high school system in this whole area. Comer, Silicon. It's not just the city, it's the whole everybody. Yeah. And go in there and they're teaching them how to.
Young adults now, you know.
Yes. A lot of them in there are 40, 50. Some of them are in their 60s. Yeah. And they wouldn't have anything else if it wasn't for Beverly and this ARC, and that's what I'm saying. Now look, me, I've had back surgery. I have to sit and play. My bass player, he's a few years older than me. He was in Vietnam. And let me tell you, my hat's off to Tommy Little. I love him like a brother. He's got vertigo now. But he'll be there Saturday sitting in a chair playing. You know, we used to dance on stage. We'd spin around and now we just sit. But that's the days.
That's good.
That's the days.
Yeah, but you think about spinning.
But over the last 6 years, this is the only time of the year we play now. This is it. We don't play any. We don't do any.
Do you practice or anything?
We practiced last Saturday at my house.
Wow.
We practiced the Saturday before Sunshine Saturday. We were at my house last Saturday in the rain I got a big carport. And we did.
You still feel it, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But again, if it wasn't for the ARC and Sunshine Saturday, I would have probably sold every piece of band equipment I got.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm here.
Let's shift gears real quick. The
Yes,
last couple of minutes. Of course, Sunshine Saturday is tomorrow, 9 until 3 over at Central Park. You be a part of that. It's been a long time, and you've been in baseball all of your life. It's been a long time since I've seen as much excitement about a high school baseball team as Sylacauga's drawing, and they're in the semifinals today.
Yes, sir. If we can play, I hope the rain. Yeah. I noticed Coach Brewer and some of them were out on the field this morning with air dryers trying to dry the field. Hope we can get it in. I guess it's been since Daniel Gill, Adam Brewer, and that crew came through that since we won our last high school state championship. So support them. They'll be there tonight, 2 games. If they can get it in due to the rain. I hope we can just get out of the way too tonight. That way everybody can come to Sunshine Saturday morning.
Actually starting at 11 o'clock this morning.
Oh, they're going to start this morning?
11 o'clock this morning. Try to get both those games in. And the girls softball team's up at Chocolaca Park too. They're in the regional. So we got a good sports programming here in Sylacauga.
Coach Brooks doing a good job with them girls. I'm doing a good job. So like I say, but if you hear me now on this TV, call everybody you know or get it on the, I don't do that, but get it on your phone. Invite them to Sunshine Saturday in the morning. The PA will be on at 9. The first act will go on at 9:30, and then after that, we're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna feed you. Come by and buy something from the vendors. They're supporting us very good. And the Mother's Day plant sale. Now, even if it comes so bad that we have to do something different, the Mother's Day plant sale will be on all day long.
That's always huge, too.
Yes. Carol Sprayberry and all them are down there. So please come by. Even if it gets washed out, the Mother's Day plant sale will be there all day. And you just come by and support us. And I know that everybody from the ARC appreciate it.
All right. We hope for great weather tomorrow. Randy Gill, Crossfire, and a big part of Sunshine Saturday. Our guest this morning. Randy, always a pleasure, sir. We got more Daybreak just ahead. Don't go away.